Hi everyone, it's the 19th of July. The pullback deepened after ES broke down this golden support. That is very, very obvious. Once it broke down, it back tested it and it came down really hard. You can see here, that is the down break, back test, and then it came down hard. But at the moment, it is bouncing off the red bottom band, which suggests that this channel, is a young one, and it probably is going to rally back to the golden and maybe even break it back to the upside. This is a very big chance for the bull that started beginning of June. So this trend that started beginning of June to continue pushing forward. This is a great chance, okay? So this is SPX, a little bit different story, different picture. Okay, the one that started in June, which is here. Okay, the red bottom band is here, which hasn't been tested yet. But what we have instead is the golden bull flags back test right there. So this is the back test. That is, really nice back test. And we bounced off it. Now, is it going to get to the blue top band, maybe pull back one more time, and then a break to the upside should basically push it back above 5,600. There is one more chance that it reverses at the blue top band, comes down to the red, and then rallies to much higher prices. So the level on that red bottom band would be 5,495 today. But is it going to get there, or is it going to touch the blue, pull back a little bit, and then break to the upside without coming back into the golden bull flag? That is the question. So we have to watch the price action carefully. Okay, so this red channel is a potential uptrend on the SPX cash. Dow Jones got his share from the recent pullback, right? This year, I was a bit sad for closing it too early, which I did. I closed at 40,800. 850 or 800, I think, and then it got all the way to 41,650. So yeah, I left some serious money, maybe 800 points on the table, thinking that this golden top band is going to hold, and we pulled back from there, but it broke it, but then it broke it back down. So this golden top band is no more, okay? So we're going to have to look for something else. And that something else has to be plotted from the low of end of May, beginning of June, okay, and this one here. So I will put that one also as a golden. So let's have a look at the potential uptrend that is the golden channel. So this here, right, there is some good internal support there, first and second. And we will see whether that golden bottom band holds. And if it does hold, I would love to. I mean, if it bounces, maybe it comes down a bit, and then off the golden bottom band to get to all the way to 42,500, which is that red top band, the ultimate target of this run. I don't think it is going to come down below this blue broken resistance anytime soon. This is a major break, and I think there is more upside coming up. This is Dow Jones Cash. It may back test that purple support, but and also I'm going to put the same golden uptrend potential. Let's see. This is obviously the golden bottom band is quite far from the current action. We can remove the blue. That job is done. The purple may still act as support if it gets there. Or we bounce today, come back down inside the bull flag, touch the golden bottom band, and then rally. And that would be a nice level to buy into again on Dow Jones. So it probably is going into some correction mode. NASDAQ is bouncing off that red support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches. You can see here that rail is holding. So I'm going to now switch to the 1 hourly, which I posted on Twitter just now. That red support rail is holding from the low of April, end of April, beginning of May, right? That support rail is holding at the moment, and it is inside the blue embedded bull flag, right? Which is inside the golden bull flag. This is perfection. You can see this is where it started. This trend, the blue one, started right there. So we have all the bottom and top bands getting perfectly tested. And we also have the golden top band, 2 touches on the golden top band and 2 touches on the golden bottom band, 2 and 2. That also makes it a channel, of course, and it's a potential bull flag. First, we need to see the break of that blue top band without breaking that red support rail. It may pull back one more time, touch that blue support for good, which would be a kind of a, let me show you, if there is one more touch, it would be around 19,750 if it gets there. So that would be like the red plus green. I'm trying to do a little bit really kind of a micromanagement. Oops, sorry, this is red. No, this here is red. And I was going to do this one green, right? Okay, so that on 19,750 without breaking the blue comes down 19,750 and then breaks out of the blue channel. That would be a nice level to buy into, and that would be the perfect touch on that red support, and then bounce to rally probably to the previous all-time highs if it can break out of the golden bull flag as well. So NASDAQ cash is off the golden support, the red support rail. It touched it. Yeah, that internal one got tested. Is it going to touch the red bottom band properly? That is the question. You can see the red top band, the red bottom band has 2 touches. This is what I've been showing for quite some time. Well, since last week. And it is also, there is some, if you look at it as a kind of rectangle support, is it going to be tested? If it does get tested, that red support together with the golden, there's also this blue diagonal broken resistance. So there's some underneath lines that may become a cluster of supports. The red bottom band on the NDX cash would be 19,520. And we have the same golden bull flag, just like the futures data. And if I want to put this as the little downtrend, that was the blue one, it's also the same picture, right? That I'm going to put it on 2 hourly to show you where those golden and blue supports lie, right? That blue, okay, this is a little bit tricky here now, so bear with me, right? That blue top band and the blue bottom band, it really has to break that blue top band to go, right? But we may get one more down move and then rally. So I think NASDAQ low is very close now. Russell also pulling back sharply. And is it going to touch that green internal support together with the golden internal support rail, right? I think the golden bottom band is the next major support. And if it touches it, of course, I don't think it's going to get there straight away. Maybe we bounce, come back down, touch that green plus golden, and then rally. That green internal support resistance line here, these are not very reliable lines, I must admit. So, but it is like, if you look at it, this is a kind of a rail support and it's right there. So I think Russell is going to also bounce soon. This sort of breakout just doesn't die off like that. It has legs, and I think the golden channel that started in mid-June is going to take us all the way to that 2,400, 450 level. FTSE disappoints very big time because that blue bottom band, right? That blue bottom band was holding together with the purple support, and this morning, obviously there was a gap, and I said the gap will get filled, but this blue support is being forced for a break and the purple. So it hasn't broken. Maybe this is a fakey, little fakey, but if FTSE wants to run, it really has to get to the purple's resistance and shoot up. Anything above, 82.65 would be a buy signal for FTSE. This is DAX. The green bear flag is broken, right? It came to the downside. If you look at it, it was already showing signs of this red support break. That was faked, and then it rallied, and then red support was properly broken. But then the green bottom band held, bounced. Now the green channel is broken, which is a bear flag, and normally the bear flags will have to come below where the bear flag has started. So it should be targeting at least the low of 18,000 or just over 18,000. Okay. And the thing is that blue bottom band is now very close to us. And so is the golden bottom band. So the level for that major potential double support is at 18,100. Is it going to bounce, or is it going to smash through and just, go through and never look back? This is a very big question. And if it does hold at that 18,000, what's the level of the previous one? Just a second. No, okay, remove that one. I'm going to now crosshair it. And 18,030, that's where the bear flag has started. So the 18,100 is this double support zone, 18,075-ish, right? Or 18,030 is where the bear flag low is, right? It's actually the bear flag low. The bear flag has started from the lows of June, because this is, if you look at it, it is inside the walls of the channel, this low. So hard to be very, very dependable on DAX, because you can see how choppy it has been lately. The definition of a channel would be perfect if that blue bottom band holds. We'll see. So CAC came down after yesterday on X. I showed it that this green bear flag was broken, and it broke, back tested, and it came down hard. Now the red bottom band, that's the perfect bear flag. That is a potential bear flag, obviously. For the bear flag to be invalidated, it has to get to the black top band, break it to the upside, and break that purple resistance. Otherwise, this bear flag is going to be broken. And the last man standing would be this blue bottom band for the French index, and the level would be 7,400. TLT is this is stupid, right? Because this blue resistance was broken, now it's broken back down. This is disappointing, obviously. Normally it should hold. Maybe today it's going to be different and it will start to run. But it was a really beautiful break of that blue resistance, so it should actually be regarded as a support. Now, the purple resistance was broken on the Z end. Are we going to keep going or not? That's the big problem. So let's have a look now on oil. That golden resistance, right? That golden resistance rail is still holding, and so is the blue bull flag. So which one is gonna win? Actually, they are both winning now. That golden bull flag's top band and the golden resistance. But if the bull flag wins, that means the blue top band will be broken. So will the golden major resistance from the highs of 2021 or beginning of 22. Right? Is it going to do that, or is it going to come down, break this golden and blue, everything, and anything below 80, okay, anything below 80, 79, 80 $79.80 would look very bearish for US oil. Very bearish, but at the moment it's holding up. Brent oil is still under that blue major resistance. Again, from the highs of 2020, you can see here, this is the high of March 2020, war in Ukraine spike. Third touch, the golden bear flag is broken. So is it going to form the green top band, touch the green top band and break it to the upside? Or is it going to come down and break everything to the downside? That's it still remains to be seen. Natural gas is bouncing, and the bounce is very evident. Yesterday I showed it. That blue bottom band, I said, may cause a bounce, and that's exactly where it bounced yesterday. And it was a double support, first, second, third. And the golden top band, obviously, is going to be the next major potential reversal point. If it gets there, I would expect more downside, at least to touch on that blue bottom band one more time and then break it. It may get completely ignored to backtest that red broken support and even fill this gap. But it is what it is. That red support was broken, and since then it's been selling off. Gold reversed at that red top band. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. 1, 2 touches on the bottom band. This is perfection. And it sold off big time. That's what I've warned all the gold bulls, even on the public channel. Now the red bottom band, right, is going to be the next potential major support. If it does hold, we rally and even break that golden bottom band. The level on the spot chart is 23.95, 23.93. It's coming close. It's coming really hard to that level. And silver is also selling after failing the red bull flag. It broke down the bottom band. Now it is going to back test the blue broken bull flag. Is it going to? I mean, I called for 29. That's exactly where we're at. I said if the red support breaks, it's going to come down to the back test of the blue broken bull flag, which is going to be at 29. If you doubt it, go listen to yesterday's video. Now, is it going to rally off that blue broken bull flag? Yeah, the level is really around, 29. Is it going to go? Is it going to do it? I think it will. I think there is still a big chance for silver to rally. It just is dragging her feet. Couldn't break that purple resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the spike with news. That one is failed. But ultimately, I think that purple resistance will be broken. Platinum broke down that purple bear flag after reversing at the blue resistance, which I had mentioned many times. Now the purple bear flag is broken, so the blue support held yesterday, but now it's slowly breaking down, right? This year it is breaking down, and that is really bad for platinum. Maybe it wants to test that green broken support one more time, just like this one. Highly disappointing. I mean, platinum, really, really disappointing. It can't push. On the platinum continuous chart, on the other hand, you can see the blue resistance. I'm going to remove the red. That blue resistance held. It came down. This golden support zone is broken. Now the blue support is going to be tested. So slightly different blue support on the continuous futures chart. So we'll see if it touches and we see a bounce. I think it's going to rally to break out of this triangle. There is still a big, big, big chance to really rally. And this here is copper. Copper failed the bull flag, and it is making new lows, which suggests that we remove the black. And the ultimate target, obviously, this correction may turn into the red bull flag, but of course it has to get to the red bull flag first, which is at 400-ish. Okay. All right. Now let's have a look at euro. Euro tried. I mean, it broke that green resistance. Okay. but it actually fell back below it. That is disappointing. And I'm going to explain this one with the DXY chart. The golden bottom band may get tested, and if it does hold, we rally again. Pound sterling actually gave the best reversal signal because of that golden major resistance 1, 2, 3. As I said yesterday, it's hard to be very precise on these long-term lines, and you can see it really held. It didn't close above it, and it really held. Now, is it going to touch that blue broken resistance and then rally? That is the big question. There is a good chance that it was small pullback and then break to the upside. US dollar Japanese yen is off the black internal support. It may still come down to the black bottom band and then rally. That black bottom band would be at 154. DXY is this was the spike, okay? Actually, the previous low was here, and that's exactly where it bounced. And now the green downtrend, which is a little bull flag, is broken to the upside, which is why DXY is running, which is why US dollar is getting stronger. Aussie dollar disappointed big time, and the reason is that we bought the break off the red bull flag. I closed that long today. I took some money. I closed the first half of the position, which made me money, but it is disappointing, clearly, because it is coming down inside the so I'm going to put this as a potential major support. Okay, the purple bull flag is still on. We may get a back test on the red. Okay, and it is already breaking down that green. I mean, it didn't really hold as a support on the third touch, so I wouldn't call it a support. Either way, the back test on the red should hold, and it should rally all the way to 68 again. So I don't think this strength on US dollar is going to be permanent, but maybe Kiwi is going to give us a very bearish signal, and the reason is that red bull flag is getting tested. It's this red bottom band that needs to hold for to induce a rally to that red top band and break it. So let's see. And US dollar CAD may break out of this golden bull flag, this giant bull flag from 2022. Okay, let's now look at coffee. Finally, it broke down that black support. For my money, that exit was amazing. It made quite nice money, and we bought it at 196, and we ran it all the way to 250. We closed at 246, and it's now coming down for a backtest on that red broken resistance. But there is a gap here at 223. Maybe it will want to fill that gap, and then we will see whether it becomes a bull flag. So I'm going to put this as a potential bull flag, right? Let's put it in golden color, right? That golden bottom band is very close, right? 2 touches on both sides, yeah? So maybe we'll touch that golden rally and then come down to fill that gap at 223, and then we can rally. We can buy that gap fill. Wheat is bouncing really off the purple support, and if you look at the September, it is breaking that green top band, which is a buy signal, and it's going to break that red top band as well, and it's off the blue bottom band right here. It is bouncing off the blue bottom band. It faked it, which took me out of my position, but I'm going to buy again, no doubt. That wheat is bottoming out, I believe, and it's going to get to the red, maybe pull back one more time, and then a break to the upside. Soybeans has also bounced. You can see that red bottom band, perfect bounce, which I showed a few days ago as a potential support. Now it's a confirmed support. Is it going to push on back into the purple eventually and get out of the blue, that would be very, very bullish. Okay, and soybeans September contract has bounced like the blue, made a blue top band, purple, come back down, and then break to the upside. Of course, that red bottom band is potential support, but it's way down. Corn is going to bottom out as well, and I'll show you in a minute. This green downtrend is still on, but September contract is extremely good, and the reason is very clear. This red bottom band is holding. It still hasn't been broken, and we have the perfect veg. Okay, if this green top band breaks, I mean, without breaking the green bottom band, if this green top band breaks, it will rally to the blue top band, and then we will see whether it can really, initially, of course, it will probably get to the blue top band, maybe pull back one more time, and then get to the red top band. So I think corn is putting in a low here. Very, very depressed anyway. And sugar, 1882, it hasn't touched that blue bottom band. And if you look at the October contract, it really has to break out of this red bull flag to start to rally. Otherwise, sugar doesn't look very good. And cotton may touch that 67 level still. Okay, now Bitcoin is coming closer. So you can see it started a pullback. It may get to the green bottom band. And if this green bottom band holds, we rally towards 70,000. So that green bottom band would be at 62,200 or so. So obviously, I'm going to let you know if it gets tested and if it bounces. Similarly, that green bottom band may hold to cause the next leg up for Ethereum. CAS hasn't really pushed towards that green top band, but if it does, and if it does break, then I think CAS is going to run big, really big. But of course, we have this red support that is getting ready to be broken, so CAS may come down. OM has broken out, maybe come back for a back test, which should hold as support at 119. Jasmy is closer to that golden bottom band. If it does hold, we continue the rally if that golden bottom band holds. PAL didn't stop at the blue top band, which is very, very positive for PAL bulls. The purple top band has to be broken, and which may happen, or maybe we'll pull back one more time and then rally. Pepe may back test that green top band, and it may be forming an uptrend like this. So I'm going to now put it right there. Okay, so that golden bottom band, right? Yeah, it's kind of like it comes down and then rallies. Monero hasn't done much, has to break 180. Aave is coming closer to that back test on the green. So let's put it on the daily again. ACH has stalled at the golden. So that's a confirmed resistance now with 3 touches. If ACH breaks out, then I think it's going to get to, this time, it's going to get to 5 cents. And ADA couldn't break that golden resistance. That was expected. But if it breaks out, that's going to look very good. ATA, no audio, has broken the green, but so far, no push. AVAX, not really. BMB, no. Chili's, no. CKB, nothing to see. I'm just skipping these because there is nothing to mention. Coty, off the green, but it has to get to the red and break. Dash is, it may still be forming this giant veg. Data, dogecoin is coming down from the backtest of the red, broken, massive uptrend. So doji is still very bad. DOT is not good. DYDX maybe forming this. Yeah, it has to get to the green and can come down. Phantom, no. GRT, no. Hive, no. Link has bounced off the purple and it really now has to keep on running. Mana off the green support. Litecoin, not really the best looking chart. Matic, as I said yesterday, that green channel may be a bull flag. PYR off the double support, but so it has to get to the double resistance and break it. No real push, and the render may break that red support eventually. RSR, not good. Sandbox, no. It's pointless actually. I mean, yes, this Solana. I think Solana we have to put it all the way up, right? All the way up. Not all the way to the very top, but Solana is one of the good ones actually. And Sandbox, nothing. Shiba, no. Sui, not really. And Theta, not really. Tia, no. And Ripple has to break that giant triangle. No chance just yet. Tezos, yeah, it back tested the green, broken support, and now it's coming down. And Zcash has to break 36. Ton, HBA, no. Fetch, not really, but it's the golden bull flag that is forming. And Venri had broken out of the red, but there is no push yet. All right, guys, take care. Keep in touch. Bye.